welcome to another episode of Disqualified. I am Beltless Trevin, joined by our current double predictions champ, defending at the card happening Sunday, Caleb.
Hola.
And our cameraman, editor-in-chief, Gordon, is behind the camera.
You know what, Trevin? Hearing Beltless Trevin every week is just music to my ears.
Yeah. And based off of how predictable AF, they're all going to be decent matches. We talked about it in our prediction video and a little bit after. This is very much like Elimination Chamber Perth scenario where we know the matches are going to cook.
It's just
all the matches are predictable, though. We know who's coming out on top.
Yeah. Man. And speaking of top, let's just start with top of the card. Logan Paul kicks off this episode of Smackdown.
Yep, and he gets booed so bad.
Yeah, he is a heat magnet.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, when you get an actual heat magnet there, it is so good.
Yeah. He busts out the comment. He busts out the comment again since the chant involved the F-bomb that the audio was getting cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, I get wanting to be a heat magnet, but if every 3 words of your promo is getting cut off, it still ain't the best thing.
He also then goes on to reiterate, I've made WWE must see. I am the reason why people are tuning in.
Yep.
I got Prime into WWE, and I'm turning WWE into WWE.
Yep, he brings up the actual monetary figures of what he says of the deals he said he was able to help WWE make. Netflix for $5 billion, ESPN for $1.6, and he's like, that's all me. I brought WWE $6.6 billion. You're welcome, TKO.
John Cena, ladies and gentlemen, the GOAT. The Unseen 17. I forgot the phrasing again, but he said...
enjoying this moment. Celebrating this moment with you one last time.
Yeah, man.
Celebrating with each and every one of you one last time. That's the phrasing.
Oh, man. I'm so sad that it's coming up. This marks 9 appearances left for him.
Yep.
And you know what? The last 2 appearances of they're going to go like this, it's going to be great because he proceeds to, let's say, refry these beans. He cooks Logan Paul twice.
Yep.
Last week and now this week. He says, look, you're going to need to step up your A game. He said, you make headlines, but for all the wrong reasons. And instead of... at some point, Cena calls him a dick.
Yeah.
And Gordon was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, I was eating that shit up. Like, that whole segment was...
And the cherry on top of Cena confidently walks away from Logan to take care of some unfinished business. As it turns out, the famous memed Brussels kid is in the audience, and Cena apologizes to that kid's face, and I'm like, brother.
Yeah.
Logan. It's like, that was also a sudden flame to Logan, because as someone who's had so much controversy around him as a person, being able to settle one of your controversies in front of him is just extra salt to the wound.
I just think it makes me worried now. It makes me kind of want to go back on my prediction, but I can't because it's already set in stone. Video will be out as of...
It's already out.
Yeah, it'll be out. Yeah. You're going to get 2 videos today as a Sunday.
A lot of videos Sunday.
Yeah, a lot of
depending on what happens.
Actually, yeah, because you'll be
shorts.
getting 3 videos today. Because reactions will probably also go up today.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a 1 o'clock start time here.
Oh, possibly, yeah. You'll just Insta-upload it.
Yeah, just Insta-upload it while we watch Saw.
Yeah.
Gonna get you introduced into Saw, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, but, Logan tries to retort, and some of it lands. Like, Logan is good on mic.
He's a talker, that's what he does.
Yes. But just on what Cena has already said, it bounces off a little.
Well, this is the test for Logan.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say this, but this is a test for him.
Yes.
Can you hang with someone like John Cena on the mic?
And he's holding his own. Like, the internet admits it. Like, Logan's holding his own in these promos.
First thing I said about it, too, I said, Logan Paul is doing so good. And then John Cena came out, and I was like,
yeah.
And now he's about to get cooked.
Because, I hate to give him props, but he started talking in French.
Mm-hmm.
He started yelling back, clapping back at the audience in their native tongue.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing to
Took
do.
a page from Kobe's book.
Yeah, Cena didn't do that.
No. Cena did bust out a little French.
Cena knows Bing Chilling.
Bing Chilling.
But Cena basically ends his segment of the promo saying, look, at the end of the day, you just need to know this. Wrestling is going... He said, you can either be out there to ruin wrestling, or wrestling is going to ruin you. Mic drop, leaves, handles the wrestler's kid.
Yeah.
And segment over.
Yep. And now, your opening match. We are continuing this little squabble of groups. It is Alexa Bliss versus Chelsea Green with just Alba Fire at ringside.
Yeah, I don't know why Piper wasn't there, but also walking out to the ring, Alexa didn't have the Lily doll.
Nope.
She also was missing at ringside one Charlotte Flair.
Yep, as she agitated her repaired knee.
She agitated it. Sorry, Chelsea Green agitated it by chop blocking her.
Yeah.
As she was making her entrance down to the ring. But so this is just Alexa by herself.
Yep. And technically the numbers game is on Chelsea's favor as it is a 2v1 since she has a ringside mate. Again, I don't know why Piper wasn't there, but...
I don't know either.
Yeah. But it was a solid match.
It was decent. Not a lot of high spots. Probably don't want to do a lot of high spots before a pay-per-view, even though neither of these women are on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
It's...
I feel like they're playing it a little safer as well because Chelsea is participating on 2 brands technically.
Yeah.
With Smackdown and her faction in NXT.
I wouldn't be surprised if she flew over to Raw too for something.
No, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, Chelsea's that workhorse.
Well, the thing is, we'll see if she shows up on Raw after Clash happens, and then if she goes from Raw immediately to NXT, and then back to wherever they're going to be for SmackDown. Which actually I think will be Chicago.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which means I need to get those Raw tickets soon. By soon, I mean this week.
Yeah. Who was the last person to technically work 3 brands? Was it technically?
I think it was Chelsea.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because she did a surprise match on Raw, worked NXT, and then was on SmackDown.
Yeah.
In the segment.
Yeah. I can't remember if Roxanne ever technically worked 3 brands.
Nope.
Did you guys know Piper wasn't cleared to compete?
I didn't know that she wasn't cleared to compete.
No.
Yeah, so apparently she wasn't cleared to compete. So maybe some health issues.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are still on that conversation, but it took me a while.
Oh no, we're still on this match.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're wrapping it up though, but as a couple people could not compete, one person makes their return in the ring in our next segment.
Oh yeah. Man. This gives me a very much Giovanni Vinci vibes.
Yeah, this has me worried.
Kiana James makes her in-ring SmackDown debut, coming off of a year-long injury rehab.
Yep.
Torn ACL. She goes up against Michin, who is going for a shot
Yep.
to get to Julia.
Yeah, basically, if Michin wins this match, they said that she can take on Julia, but basically, you got to get past Kiana to get to Julia.
And get past her, she does. She runs through her like she's the Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah.
Roll up 1, 2, 3
Yep.
immediately.
Yep, as the bell rings, Kiana looks like she's taking off her little half briefcase, half purse thing, but instead tries to use it as a weapon. Michin ducks. Roll up 1, 2, 3.
6-second match.
Yep. But then they take the opening of Michin being like, I did it, for Julia to beat the snot out of Michin.
Julia basically curb stomps Michin into the stairs. She grabs her arms and just goes, bah!
Yeah, I'm
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I'm like, I thought NXT debut Julia was cool. Heel Julia's a different beast.
Can you just give her more fucking ring time, please?
Yes. Heel Julia's a different beast, and I love it.
Which, that reminds me of, I think it's Candace's finisher, the Wicked Stepsister.
Mhm.
That shit's dope. Straight up, just pull them back and bah!
Yep.
And no, that's going to do some damage.
Yep. Yeah,
But
so...
next, speaking of doing damage...
Yep. We get a Drew McIntyre promo. And he's basically saying, like, I got some words for Randy. Randy comes out to the classic European pop.
They sung him down to the ring like it was a concert. It's a wrestling event.
Yeah. Unless you're Bad Bunny, which it is a concert with a wrestling match.
Yeah, that is true. The pop Bad Bunny got in Puerto Rico, oh my fucking god.
Yes, it was a concert with a wrestling match.
I want to go back and rewatch that match.
Yeah. But yeah, Randy comes down and Drew basically gives Randy a warning. Like, look, I get why you RKO'd me. Like, to be fair, off of the words I said and what I did and what I've been doing to you the past couple of months, I'll admit, I kind of deserved one.
Mm-hmm.
But before I decide whether I'm going to clap back or not, I need to know why you RKO'd me. Because if it is for what I did to you at SummerSlam, fair enough. If it is for all the trash I've been talking about you for the past couple months, fair enough. But if you decided to RKO me as a clapback for me Claymoring Cody through the announce table, you need to rethink your life.
He says, yes, you were gone for 2 years with a severe back injury. And yeah, Cody probably texted you then. But did you think he did that as a friend? No. He did that as a ploy. He learned about you. He was doing that for knowledge on how to take you out.
Yeah, I mean,
He said, Cody is not your friend. I don't know why you think that.
Yeah, he's a politician. I mean, look at what he did in King of the Ring. Like, you had him lined up for the punt kick, and you hesitated. Then Cody recovered, and he didn't hesitate once. He targeted your back, he targeted your knee, and won the match, and then continued to get the championship you've so desired since you've returned.
And deserved at this point. With the run that Randy's had, he deserves another title at this point.
So Drew basically says,
He has to wait.
So
I'm not saying
Drew
world
gets it
championship.
first.
I'm not saying world championship. I think he could be a decent mid-card champion.
yeah.
Give him a run with the IC.
Yeah. But Drew basically says, like, look, make an enemy out of me all you want. But I'm going to be a bigger one if you decide to be a friend to Cody.
And brawl ensues.
Yep.
And Orton is going for the RKO. Refs and producers run in.
Yep.
And Randy's like, you know what? He tries to calm down. Nope. RKO. RKO.
One dude tucks his head to prevent Randy from grabbing him. And
Hurricane. Why didn't you just change into your costume? You're a superhero, damn it.
True.
You're a superhero,
And
damn it.
Yeah, Randy sees he knows how to prevent the RKO grapple, so he's like, hey, I've caught my breath. I'm chill. Bah!
Stand back. There's an RKO coming through.
Yep, and then
That's the true
Drew.
hurricane.
Yeah, and then Drew's starting to recover. He's starting to regain his breath, but he's doing it on all fours. And Randy's like, backs up, lines up his target, starts booking it, and Drew rolls out.
Yep. Oh.
When he finally hits that punt, I don't care who it is, it will be glorious.
It should be on Cody.
It's probably going to be on Cody.
Speaking of Cody Rhodes, he and his wife just introduced a new child into the world.
They dispelled rumors about Cody going to early recording of Street Fighter, even though that's probably still some of the reasoning. But he was just standing by his wife's side while she delivered their second kid.
Well, no, I think he went to Australia to film, then she had the kid, and I think he flew back.
Yes. That man is a busy man currently.
Yeah, I don't think he's anywhere near France.
No.
So.
Yeah.
But, so, before we get into this next match, which is a number one contendership match for the WWE Tag Team Championships, there were two segments that Trevin, I think you've probably found really interesting.
Yes.
I found them interesting as hell. Instead of Uncle Howdy being the bearer of this message, it is Bo Dallas.
Yes.
And Bo Dallas comes up to the Street Profits first in the backstage segment where they're getting interviewed by Kathy Kelly, and he interrupts them. He says, "Is the blood that's running through your veins the same as his? Or are you family?" Because the Wyatt Six, we're family. And when you come for us, it's not going to end good for you. And the whole time, Montez was staring him in the eyes. And as they walk away, as Bo walks away, he just dead stares Angelo Dawkins.
And as Bo was talking, Tez was fidgeting.
Also, I did not do that voice justice, mainly because I'm still slightly congested. If I felt 100% better, I think I could do it. Bo being the one to deliver this message was one, dope. Two, the resemblance to Bray is so fucking uncanny, which makes sense, they're brothers.
Yes.
But the cadence in his voice, he got everything down. It was perfect to the minute details.
The enunciation, the
breathiness.
Yes. Like it sounded like, for lack of a better term, he was hollow on the inside.
Gordon even said it too. He's like, no, that reminds me a lot of Bray.
Yeah, no. And I feel like the cadence he used, the reason why I use the word hollow is because he's still portraying a broken man. Like you saw it in his debut promo. in his debut vignette promo. It's like, he's here because he has lost everything and has nothing left to lose. Only everything to gain.
And I also think it's cool that they let him do it because they let Bray do shit that when he wasn't in the Fiend costume. So if the Fiend was Bray's persona, yeah, it makes sense that Uncle Howdy is just Bo's persona.
Mm-hmm.
Makes perfect sense.
Yes.
Now, in the second backstage segment with Bo Dallas, Miz and Mello are arguing. Miz saying, look, you've only won more matches recently because you've been out.
Yep.
And you were only winning them because of me.
Yep, and Mello's like, who's the one stealing the pins, though?
Well, no, Mello was saying that.
Yeah.
Mello said, because Miz is like, you've only won 2 matches recently. He's like, I wouldn't get on my high horse. And he's like, you've only won 2 matches because who's stealing the pins? And Bo Dallas walks in and he says, I am reality. He says, and I don't think you are ready for what the reality of the situation is. And Mello says, don't write a reality check that your ass can't catch or can't cash. And
get Mello and Howdy in the US title scene. Magic, I feel like. Off of promos alone and even in-ring work. Magic will happen.
so next, we get the Street Profits versus Mello Don't Miz for a #1 contendership for the WWE Tag Team Championships. And if you don't know why Bo Dallas was so pertinent to this, is because Bo Dallas is the leader of the Wyatt Six, and the Wyatt Six currently have the Tag Team Championships. Now, going into this match, I thought it was the perfect way to book this #1 contendership match. Because what 2 teams are the closest to splitting on the SmackDown roster right now?
These two.
These 2 was the perfect way to do it. And I think you can get away with both of these teams breaking up because of the Wyatt's involvement.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, in the climax of the match, every member of the Wyatt Six takes over the commentary table, basically.
Before I get to that, there was one dope-ass spot. Montez hits a very high leaping frog splash on Miz.
From the heavens!
Goes for the 1, 2, 3, and as he's doing it, Mello drops in out of nowhere with the frog splash of his own.
Yep.
And
because Miz was not the legal man technically, so Tez hits the frog splash, does his roll since it was from the heavens, boink.
Yep. And then now we get to the end spot where it was just like normal back and forth action, and then all of a sudden Michael Cole goes, "Hey, get off of me! Let me go!" And I'm like, "What the fuck is going on? Did someone grab him?" And then, oh yeah, no, it was Eric Rowan.
Yep, the Wyatts take over the commentary table and just stare at the action while everyone's just sort of laughing and smiling at the fight ensuing.
And Tez and Mello are so going at it. Dawkins is paying attention to the action, but The Miz is scared of the Wyatts.
Yep, he has a history with them and is just staring at them being like, they gonna cause a DQ? They gonna touch us? They still got beef with me? Like,
and then Tez tags in Dawkins. Dawkins runs across the ring, hits Miz off the apron.
Yep.
They do their tag finisher for the 1, 2, 3. And the Profits are going to clash.
yes, a last minute addition, so we shall predict that match here.
If this was 2012, Miz would have eaten them up. Oh.
In 2012, Miz got concussed in the main event of WrestleMania.
He has no memory of that main event.
But, no, I think it's going to be the Wyatts.
Same.
I think this is how you rate the breakup of the Profits.
Yep, and then possibly on the next SmackDown, the breakup of Mello Don't Miz.
Yep. Do
You guys always predict a breakup, and it never happens.
This happening.
Okay, actually, no, none of us saw the Rascals breaking up. Never mind.
No, none of us saw the
No.
Rascals.
I fell in love with them day one. Oh, the Rascals are so good. They're broken up?
He said, "Oh my God." You said, he was like in a dark, depressed room. He said, "I don't know if I can go on." The Rascals show up. "Hi." "Oh my God, Rascals." 2 weeks later. What the fuck?
You left me
I'm turning my
alone.
lights off.
Back to the dark, depressing room.
Yeah, but no, the breakup is obviously happening. Like,
I think this is the time you position Montez for a solo push.
This is when the New Day interrupts.
I fucking hope not. I really fucking hope not.
they're on Raw.
Hey, when has that stopped anyone else in the past couple of months just from switching brands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logan's on SmackDown.
That's true.
We still can't figure out why he's on SmackDown.
No, SmackDown won that trade.
How big is Logan and Sammy for LA Knight? They absolutely win that fucking trade.
Yeah.
And speaking of Sami Zayn, he gets a matchup in the main event of the evening.
For the U.S. title, it is Sami Zayn versus the champion Solo Sikoa with the MFTs at ringside.
Why?
Why what?
Why? So,
Why
do we just rip the Band-Aid off and say the results?
Yeah.
And new U.S. champion, Sami Zayn, who is now one accolade away from Grand Slam champion and does world title.
And now, because Solo lost the title, since Solo lost the title, a bunch of aura has left the MFTs as a faction.
Why not Jimmy?
It was right there.
Give Jimmy his one mid-card title reign.
Then
You gave one to Jay.
Oh yeah, no, Jimmy would.
Fuck it.
That.
You gave a world title to Jay.
You gave an extra tag team championship run to Jay.
Why not Jimmy?
Yeah, compared to his twin brother, Jimmy is down a tag title reign, a mid-card reign, and a world championship reign.
And let's just go over it for the past 2 years. Jay has only gotten worse on the mic, worse in ring, but more marketable. While Jimmy has gotten better on the mic, better in the ring,
and just as marketable.
But let's throw our chips in on the guy who can't even throw a fucking spear properly. It looks like he's going to dislocate his fucking neck every time he does it. And now, let's give the U.S. title to Sami Zayn.
Who? Let's go over the past months since WrestleMania in kayfabe for Sammy.
He feuded with Seth because he did not like his idea of the faction.
Yep. Seth offered him, look, if you don't like me, I see you as a friend. I don't want to hurt you. I can use my politics. Paul Heyman can do the same and get you on SmackDown and get you a #1 contendership for the world title with that trade even. But if you decide to decline this offer, we will hurt you. They hurt Sammy. He then moves on to a feud with Karrion Kross, who then later gets released from the company.
Meanwhile, the whole time this is going on, Jimmy and Solo at this point during the Kross feud are in a mini feud for the U.S. title.
Because Jacob's trying to get it back, but Jimmy, seeing how it's family business, decides to insert himself, and they're really building up. Maybe Jimmy's the guy. We move on to the Canada tour, and because Sammy's a Canada native, they give him a one-on-one against Solo, non-title match.
Not only this, Sammy just randomly announces after being on Raw the same week, he has been traded to SmackDown.
Yep, and says now I'm gonna come for your U.S. title officially because I pinned you last week.
And then we get this match. And the MFTs start the number game. Jimmy and Jacob come out to even up the score. They take out the MFTs. They're standing ringside. Sammy goes for a hula kick. Gets interrupted. Solo goes for a Samoan spike. Sammy ducks out the way. Hula kick. One more hula kick. 1, 2, 3,
and new. So, the past 3 months of build-up. Jimmy is still halted. Sammy traded a instant #1 world title collector to 3 months of getting tortured by 2 different enemies to just get traded to Smackdown for a mid-card title.
3 months of getting tortured by Seth's group and then being involved in the program with carrying Cross as torture itself. And then you fucking...
Put him back in the bloodline vortex.
And then you immediately give him a title? I'm sorry. If we're looking at this year, what the fuck has he done to earn this match? Oh, wait, no. He pinned the U.S. champion. So that means, of course, in WWE law, you're owed a title match.
Because he was still on Raw that week. So he basically exclaimed, like, even when he announced he's coming for the U.S. title, he's like, the world title is still my final goal. Then what the frick are you doing here?
And I thought the move was give it, if not Jimmy, give it back to Jacob. So Jacob, I guess, is just moving up in the card. Jimmy is staying stagnant as a lower mid card, which sucks. Because objectively, in the ring right now, he is the better twin. At one point in time, it was Jay. But guess what? It is not 2022 anymore. It's 2025. And in those 3 years since 2022, Jay has just gotten worse and worse and worse. He went from delivering, and funnily enough, Jimmy was involved in this, one of the worst WrestleMania matches of all time, Jimmy versus Jay. And then he got gifted a fucking Rumble win because he got the word yeet over. Yeet. Is this 2015? Like, bro, it's just upsetting. Like, this whole story that you just were cooking with Solo and Jacob and them, it got halted because Sammy decided, or it's not like he put himself in there, but they shoved Sammy down our throats again.
Yep.
I am getting tired of Sammy getting these titles when he does not have a good story for them. The Gunther one was good. It was a good build-up.
Even though it took 2 weeks and Chad Gable was right there.
Yeah, because you screwed Chad Gable out of it, and then Chad Gable had to go with El Grande Fucko. That was bad for months, and now we got Ludwig, and now it's actually finally fucking course-corrected itself.
But I just also think about the U.S. title scene and picture. In the past 3 years of the U.S. title picture, the only 2 champions that have given me an ounce of hope, Shinsuke and Jacob.
And Shinsuke disappointed us immediately.
Yep. And
Jacob was the only good one. Then they gave it to Solo because they now want to debut Talatanga. I can only hope this means at the Rumble next year, it is all goes ahead to position Jacob as a upper card superstar.
Yes. Basically, this means that despite it being in Riyadh, if Sammy is still the U.S. champion at the Rumble, he is not winning the Riyadh Rumble, which is like, he was honestly going to be one of my picks because it's like, it's Riyadh. Obviously, Sammy's a...
Yeah, if you give him the golden ticket to a Mania main event, that's where you do it.
Yes. But now that he's U.S. champion, I'm like, well, that takes care of one of my picks unless he loses it before Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Which he doesn't have any rivalries besides the MFTs to try to take it off of him right now.
You hear noise up there?
Yeah, we're going to go paranormal investigating after we're done.
We're actually about to wrap this up.
Yep.
That's it for this episode of Smackdown. If you were going to do this match, I think you should have done it on the Clash card. But yeah, that's about it from us here at Disqualified. I am your double predictions champion, Caleb, defending this today. That is Beltless Trevin. That is our editor-in-chief and producer, or cameraman, Gordon, who is also beltless currently. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. And we will see you later for Clash reactions. Peace.
Bye!